Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Reeder, a member here at the Port Naz, and they asked me to fill you in on a recent medical mission trip that I was a part of the team with down to Guatemala in February. I went with a friend of mine who we've been doing medical mission trips together now for over 20 years, starting in Belize and then shifted over into Guatemala. He's headed up a mission group called True North Missions, and so periodically he asked me to come down and help him out. So this year we were able to make that happen after some cancellations due to COVID. The purpose of the clinics is to provide primary medical care to remote villages off of the Rio Dulce River region in central Guatemala. These are areas where the small native villages, usually a few hundred people, nothing over 1,000 certainly, don't have any primary medical care other than what he comes through and provides, period. Most of them are isolated from other places other than just transport on the river, so several of them don't even have roads going into the villages still. And so it's kind of a screening clinic looking for problems that need more intensive care, and then providing general care like deworming and lice prevention, things like that. We provide vitamins for the kids, and then, as I said, do some screening exams for people that have more serious issues that need more extensive care in other regions. He does trips to these villages, tries to hit them about every 6 months, and so he has teams in the spring and teams in the fall that go to these villages. And so the first village we went to was Esmeralda. It was actually not too far from where we were staying along the river, and did some clinics there. And then the next day we went to a location called El Ced, which is about a half hour, 40-minute trip up the river. And then we did a long climb of about, I guess a mile. It really wasn't that long, but to some of the team members it felt like it, because most of it was going up the mountainside from the river. And so when we go to these clinics, we usually set up in a school building that's there in the village, and then just use kids' school equipment for the clinic. We have a team of government nurses that go with us and do vaccinations, so we provide the transportation for them as well. One of the other clinics we went to is Laguna Salvadora, which is out closer to the coast. That's why we went and spent one night along the coast. It was a lot farther trip from where we were staying, and so that put us in a good position to go to that village the next morning. And then as we came back, we hit another location called Los Brizos. That's where it looked like steam and mist in the forest, but actually it was smoke from their fires. That's how they do all their heating and their cooking. You'll see in some of the locations where we went and did a house call on a couple of the patients that he'd been following up from previous visits, and the dirt floors, and they'll have a kitchen area there in the hut where they just burn over wood to do all their cooking, and then usually have a separate hut where they do their sleeping and rest of the living in. The kids help out during harvest season for different products. There's a lot of bananas that are grown down there. There's rubber tree plantations, several locations. They grow most of their own food, so whenever there's a break, the kids are out helping with that, or helping the mom with the cooking and things like that. Then on the last day of the clinic, we actually saw some kids from an orphanage and foster homes for kids that have been abused, and they actually came to the location where we were staying and did screening exams there. So most of the people are pretty excited to just see something different from the daily routine, and we were able to, with the help of Pastor Barbie and the children's ministry, hand out a lot of stickers and toys to the kids and telling them that Jesus loves them.